It's currently a little past 5:30. Oh, not. It's a little. Yeah, it's about 5:30 right now. I'm starting to summit Grays Peak right now. Last night, I don't think I slept too well. I think there was a bear or something outside because there was quite a lot of noise until like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. He finally gave up, but I'll keep you guys updated. We just hit the information sign, so this is kind of our first checkpoint here. I'll let you guys kind of read this for yourselves. I'll zoom in so you guys can pause. But I think we're making pretty decent time. I didn't really check the time when we started, or now I know we started around that 5:20, 5:30 time. I low-key forgot to check the time before I started the video, so that's all right. But the views are really nice. Too bad there's a little hill because the sun is starting to come up real nice over yonder, but super nice. I've seen a couple animals so far. I was only able to get a video of one of them. It was some type of ground squirrel, and then the other one was some type of varmint, but I wasn't able to get a video. But what can you do? One thing that I forgot to say in the opening was last night I came up. It was a pretty steep approach. I got here and there's a couple of guys here. I was just kind of working on a few things, and once I got out, I talked to this one guy. His name is Joseph, one of the nicest guys you'll meet. One of the common occurrences you'll see with hiking is you're gonna meet some really nice guys. Like him and I were talking, and I was telling him that I wasn't fully there upstairs. I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, one might say. And he's like, yeah, I don't think anyone who's doing these is fully sane, but I'd rather do this than watch TikToks all day and work a regular 9 to 5 and just work for the weekend. And he's right. You know, this is worth it. You got to be a little crazy. It's 100% worth it. You know, last couple of days, I've really noticed that I haven't been living in the moment. I've lived for the future, or I live for the past, but not for the moment. So these last couple of days, I've been living for the present, because that's what it is. It's a present. You won't ever see it again, so take it all in. Take it all in. Just awesome. Well, I'm at that trail split where if you take a left, you go to Grays Peak, and if you take a right, you'll go to Torreys connection, I guess, and then you'll have to, I believe that's Torreys. It's probably somewhere up yonder. I still have another 500 or so feet to climb, so doing pretty well. Don't even think it's 7 o'clock yet, so almost an hour and a half or so. But I'm gonna show you guys this scenery right here. It's super nice. Sun's coming up. It's so beautiful.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy.
The peak's right up there. It's getting a little too steep for me to carry you guys, so I'll meet you guys back on the top. But dang, this is a good view. But Grays Peak right up there. I'll have to go down here, then up back, up there, and then I'll probably be going down here to meet back to the one trail. But this is the peak of Grays. I wasn't able to record just because there's another guy up here, and I don't really want to be, speaking to my camera when someone else is up there. I'm pointing to Torreys Peak and the path I'm gonna have to take. So it's low-key really slippery underneath. I don't know if I say it, but I made it to Torreys Peak. Super, super beautiful. I really like it. It's kind of a struggle, but it's good. I'm gonna stay up here for a little bit and kind of, just see just kind of take a little break, see the scenery and whatnot. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the wind. I gotta decide if I wanna, I guess it's a class 3, not a class 2. So, big decisions. Beautiful out here. All right guys, I'm gonna take this class 3 down, I think. It's pretty snowy, but I think I can take a good route. I think I'm gonna go down here, circle down. There's tracks over here. Let me zoom in here. Tracks over here, and I believe you either go down on this right hand side, or you gotta climb a little bit up on that one rock and stay on that left side, and then probably climb down, and then climb down one way or the other. The hardest part was probably right here. Pretty careful. Now I'm gonna climb up here. Not too big of a deal. Don't want to fall down here. That'd be a long way fall. Don't want to fall down here. That'd be a pretty long fall. I might be able to sneak around it, but I think the easiest way is to go up. Made on top of the rock. Pretty bad fall either way. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I think I have a good way down. I guess if I had to go down, I'd want to go down that way. This way looks like it hurts a lot more. But let's get it. I made it past probably the hardest part. Now I just gotta stay on this ridge right here and then go down. I think it gets pretty easy from there. But that was thrilling. I'm not gonna lie, that was awesome. I'm gonna have to start doing more class 2 and class 3 stuff, but let's get to it. Now I just gotta have to leave us climbing down here to way over yonder. So far, I've gone this far. Started from, Torreys Peak right there. I think I'm doing an alright job. It's taking a while, but I'd rather it take a while and maybe halfway save than, me rush it. So I honestly might just go down this way and around. Had a little bit of climbing, but still a beautiful view up here. Guys, found some mountain goats. First mountain goats I've ever seen. That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to try to avoid them. They're kind of right in my path, but holy crap, that's awesome. Let's go. I believe I'm done with all the technical climbing. I'm gonna go walk around a little bit to avoid the goats. I don't really want to disturb them, but that probably took a good hour and a half, 2 hours, probably come a quarter mile. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's kind of windy, but I think it's worth it. Like I said, the rest of the stuff doesn't look too technical. Came from way up yonder, and it might not look like it in the video, but it was a lot of work. But I'm gonna start the time lapse, and hopefully I'll see you guys back at the trailhead. I'm going to take you guys off a time lapse. 2 ladies just passed me and told me that it's going to be pretty difficult from here on out. There's a pretty steep edge where it's just pretty much all snow. So when we get to that point, kind of assess from there. Maybe I'll put a slide down it, maybe. But I'm going to take you guys off time lapse mode. I'm kind of getting in a rough spot. Kind of off fail a couple times, so I'm going to get both my hands back. Guys, they're pretty right. I came up from way up top there. What's that up there? And then I've came down, a lot of slipping, a lot of falling. Now I gotta follow this, I believe go up, round, up, down. I'm gonna keep you off time-lapse mode because it's quite slippery, but here's the look as of right now, and I'll get to you guys once I get closer to the bottom. I think this little gully right here is probably, I think, the last one. I don't see much more, but I had to come I've had to climb down from way up there, took that route. Like I said, kind of technical. Fun times though, fun times. Let's get it. Guys, I think I'm out of imminent danger right now, but I'd climb from way out there, and it's like pretty much 90 degrees down, and over down here, and then I think I'm gonna boom, boom, circle around. I definitely got somewhere off track. That was not what I expected at all. I'll get back to you guys when I get on the main trail, but I just gotta find it first. Guys, so I had to come through down here. I think instead of going straight down, I should have turned, because like this would have been so much easier than what I did, because this is where it leads off. The trail is right here. I feel really stupid right now. Like, I know where dead wrong comes from, because it's like you made a wrong mistake, you could have died from it. So that's where I'm kind of at right now. It's kind of, I think my adrenaline finally dumped. I'm kind of really tired. I guess lack of sleep doesn't help either. But I don't know if I'm gonna put a time-lapse video up or not. I'm like, just, I don't know. Maybe once we get to like kind of the meadow area, I'll get her going. But I just want a little time not holding something up. About noon right now. I'll probably get back about 12:15, 12:30. So that's what is that? 5. So about 7 hours or so. And probably about 3 or 4 of those were on that class 3 climb. And I'd probably say about an hour that was going down that one gully. I do feel very confident in my climbing and scrambling skills now though, because if I'm going down a gully that steep with not much foot or hand holding, I think I can do at least class 2 pretty easy. I think I still gotta work on my class 3s. So next time I come back to Colorado, that's gonna be what I'll be working on. So once I get back, one of my friends lives in Colorado and I'm gonna hang out. And then I believe, depending on where he lives, I guess still kind of map that out. I'm either gonna go to Wyoming and hit up a couple mountains over there, or a mountain, and then head back home, or do another 14er or 13er and then go to Wyoming. So it's kind of up in the air right now, but we'll see. But either the rest of this video will be time lapse, or this will be the end. If this is the end, have a great rest of you guys' day, and see you next week for tomorrow's trip.